What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome on back to the Pokemon Omega Ruby walkthrough. In the last episode, we finished up exploring all those different, optional areas with Surf. So now it is about time we get back to the main path, and that means heading east of Mauville City. Now, we did check out this part of Route 118 when we first got to Mauville because, it was open to us. But now that we have Surf, we can surf across the little river system here. It's not even really a river. It's like a little pond. And get to the other side. So yeah, don't worry. We're not doing more surfing today. Now, as soon as you get across, talk to this fisherman. He'll give you the good rod. So now you can find things, other than Magikarp and Tentacool, which is nice. But yeah, hope you guys are all having a good Monday. And with that being said, we're going to get to more trainer battles here on the other side of Route 118. Now, you got this route, and then you're kind of going to start heading north, and eventually you'll get to Fortress City, the location of the 6th gym. But yeah, over in the grass on this side, you can find Kecleon as the only new Pokemon. Nothing spectacular. But it's worth mentioning. It's only like a 5% chance, though, so you may be sitting here for a bit. And honestly, there are much easier ways to find Kecleon coming up. But yeah, we got some fishermen's. Or I don't know why I said fishermen's. It's just fishermen. But, I've seen enough of these guys the past couple of videos to know how to handle them. We got Geico's fully evolved. Team's really coming along. But something big is about to happen here in just a second. So, yeah, that's going to be pretty exciting today. It's not going to feel like we're making a whole lot of progress, but we kind of are. So, you'll see what I mean by the end of the episode. But yeah, like I said, hope you guys are all having a good Monday. It is about a week and a half, a little less, until I'm done with the semester, which is pretty darn exciting if I don't say so myself. So I'm looking forward to that. Just got like final couple of papers to write and whatnot. I'll have like one kind of major final exam, and that's really about it. But yeah, right as you get up here, you're going to see Steven. Now, you see him here in the original games too, but this time, Mega Evolution is a thing. And he is eventually going to invite you to Southern Island. So, yeah, we're going to fly there. Also, look at that grass, by the way. That's our first time seeing the grass that's, like, as tall as us. So, yeah, he sees something in the sky, and he's like, hold up, what? And it ends up being either Latias or Latios. In Omega Ruby, this is Latias, correct? And then Latios would be an Alpha Sapphire. So, yeah, look, their colors kind of line up with the games they're playing. But yeah, I think Latias is, in trouble of some sort over on Southern Island, so we gotta hop on Latias. Surprised it can carry both of us, but I guess it is a legendary after all. And we gotta go check things out. Yeah, this is brand new to Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Southern Island, you can see it's like way off the region. You wouldn't be able to get there by any other means. And we gotta see what's up. But yeah, this is kind of the way you get introduced to Mega Evolution. So it is, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. Place looks interesting. This camera angle is kind of interesting as well. But let's go see why there's some danger around here. There's not really a quote-unquote major battle coming up, so don't worry if you, didn't heal up before coming here. But it's time to head in deeper into the island and see what's popping. And there is Latios. Again, I think the roles are going to be reversed if you're playing Alpha Sapphire. But yeah, what's up, Latios? Why's bro stressing? Well, turns out Team Magma is going to be here. Yeah, there they are. It's not even Maxi, though. It's just like a random admin and then the grunt, too. This will be Team Aqua. Forgot their name for a second. Yeah, this will be Team Aqua if you're playing Alpha Sapphire, obviously. But get ready to do a double battle with these people. So, yeah, nothing crazy, though. Really, don't stress about this one. I'm not gonna lie, they just have one Pokemon each. If you're playing Omega Ruby, it'll be a Camerupt and Coughing. Camerupt has a Lava Plume, Earth Power, Curse, and Takedown. Coughing's got Sludge, Haze, Self-Destruct, and Gyro Ball. And yeah, you're teaming up here with Steven, and I'm sorry, Steven, I'm gonna be hitting your Matang a bit. But yeah, pretty cool that you get to team up with Steven. So we just one-shot both of them, though. Pretty simple. If you're playing Alpha Sapphire, you'll see a Sharpedo and Grimer. Sharpedo's got Swagger, Ice Fang, Scary Face, and Slash. Much worse than the Camerupt. Grimer's got Mud Bomb, Fling, Minimize, and Sludge Bomb. So, yeah, that is about it. But yeah, it's kind of funny. Steven has like a level 35 Matang, but he's the champion. He should like already have the Metagross, right? I don't know if he's just like using his JV team or something right now. But anyways, he'll heal you up. And then Latios or Latias is going to be so happy that it's been saved that it'll offer to join your squad. So yeah, that's pretty dope. You can already use a legendary if you want. Now, I'm not going to add it to the team. I'll just send it to the PC. I'm not using, okay, you're going to make me. Okay, the game makes you do that. All right, no, that's cool. You'll be going into PC, though. So I'm not going to bother nicknaming it. But yeah, it's going to come with the Latiosite or Latiasite, depending on which one. And yeah, you know, I think Steven's going to give you the Mega Ring right here, or really it's the Mega Bracelet. And now you can officially Mega Evolve. By the way, Latios is going to come with Psycho Shift, Luster Purge, Heal Pulse, and Dragon Breath. And Latias just has Mist Ball instead of Luster Purge. Both really solid Psychic Dragon types. I mean, they'll start at level 30. If you want to use them on your team, feel free to. You're going to, you know, be dominating trainers, even though they only start at level 30. But aside from that, you know, I don't really use legendaries in these walkthroughs. So I'll definitely be sure to go back and deposit this thing so that I can get Lanoon back on the team, because, you know, I'd rather have my my HM Pokemon instead of a legendary Mon on the team. Yeah, I'm sure no one's ever said that before, but, you know, not really planning on using Latias or Latios for anything else. So now Steven mentions the 4-tree gym, so we'll get to that in a bit. I'm going to go back and do that little deposit in the PC. Kind of annoying that the game makes you you know, get rid of a Mon if you have a full team of 6, because sometimes I think it just lets you, you know, transfer it straight to the PC. I know that's what they do in like Black and White and stuff with like the whole Reshiram Zekrom thing, so I don't know why they had to do it here. Just ruining the fun, just making me go out of our way, wasting all of our time. But yeah, we're gonna continue with Route 118 in a second. Let's go ahead and get Lanoon back on the team. And man, Latios is really just going to be here by itself. That's tough. That is tough. Well, hey, there's going to be another Mon we get in like the next episode that you automatically get, but it's going in the PC. So, you know, Latios will have a friend pretty soon. At least I think it automatically goes in the PC. There's a chance that like you also have to open up a spot on your team. Which, if that's the case, then I don't know. I'm probably not opening it up. So let's get back to doing things over here. Now, you can kind of head straight into Route 119, which, again, is just north of here. But there's some trainers to fight around here. We're going to start by cutting down these trees because there's some berries we can grab up here. So, yeah, this is exactly why I needed Lanoon back on the squad. And it's going to be some citrus berries. So, not too bad at all. Not too bad. We'll pick up both of these. And then, yeah, you can also go east a little bit to check out, I think it's Route 123. You won't be able to access most of Route 123 until a bit later in the game, but you can kind of check out like the very bottom of it. So, you know, that's something. But I think we'll head back down here, go into the grass that's literally taller than our character. This grass is pretty crazy. And, okay, I don't know if there's a hidden item over here. Seems like there should be, though. But yeah, I will go ahead and spray some Max Repels because I got those now. I can't remember if I did that in between episodes or if I did that, you know, in a previous video. But yeah, I do have Max Repels now. And look at that, we got trainers like camping out in the super tall grass. So again, you can head straight north from here to get straight to Route 119. But we're going to finish up Route 118 to kind of cap off this episode. The next video will kind of be us making our way, hopefully all the way to 4-Tree City. I'm not exactly sure yet. We'll see, though. We will see how far we can get. For now, whole team's level 36, so it's kind of nice that everyone's all evened out, which is good. Very good, very good. I learned this past week that, okay, I know like the hot topic has been the Nintendo Switch 2 recently, and I learned this past week that the tech demo costs $10 for someone to see, which is just kind of, that's kind of crazy, man. You know, the video that shows you how to use the Switch 2 should be free, right? I feel like it should be free, but nah, Nintendo ain't about that, man. So, yeah, that's wild. But I also saw that, apparently, like, you know, people were going to say, oh yeah, we're boycotting the prices, yeah. And I'm pretty sure, like, the pre-order started, I think 3 days ago at the time I'm recording this. I forget the exact day. But apparently the Switch 2 is lined up to be the most purchased console already. So, yeah, so much for boycotting and all that stuff. Yeah, I didn't even know the pre-orders were going live. I'm definitely not getting the Switch 2 right as it comes out. But I don't know, I wasn't really planning on getting it right as it came out anyways. We'll just sort of, you know, I'll just sort of play it by ear. I mean, I'm glad Legend ZA is still coming out on the OG Switch. Because, you know, I do want to play that on stream, by the way. We'll definitely play Legend ZA on stream over on the Twitch and the main channel when it does drop, but that's not till later this year. By the way, here's Route 123, like I was talking about. Couple of trainers to fight, but first you can sort of check out the berry fields over here. Yeah, there's a ton of berries to pick up on this side. So you can head up here, and I think they're going to be, where are they? All the way over here to the left. Yeah, here we go. I'll just cut out a lot of this stuff to make y'all's lives easier. Alright, there we go. There's like 4 rows of berries around this little circle up here. I'd say it's kind of worth picking them because a lot of the berries you like don't see very often. This person doesn't really have anything for you. But if you don't want to come up here, then yeah, I mean, you're not missing out on anything major. But let's get back to the trainer battles. But yeah, as I was saying, Legend ZA, I'm glad it's coming out on the OG Switch, but like, I don't know, I feel like it'll be the last Pokemon game to come out on the OG Switch, right? Because, I mean, after that, you would think that everything's moving over to the Switch too, but I mean, who knows at this point, man? Who knows? Here's a level 36 Vileplume, kind of a high level, so yeah, the trainers over here on Route 123, they're not fooling around, man. Wow, you've missed 2 stun spores in a row. It'd be cool if you missed a 3rd one, so I wouldn't have to bother healing. Okay, maybe not. Nah, that's great, that's great. I do have plenty of healing items, though, so we should be fine. But yeah, I think there's a house over here, too, so we'll be sure to peep that spot. Also, is it just me, or is, like, Vileplume just massive in this game? At least, like, the petals on the top. It is huge. But yeah, something I forgot to mention so far is that it is, like, currently thunderstorming pretty bad right now. So during this recording session, which is, I guess, this video and then, like, the next 2 episodes, well, 1 episode for Pokemon Glaze and the next video for Omega Ruby, if you hear thunder in the background or rain, then, yeah, that'd be why. But this is the Berry Master's house, so I'm not sure if this guy has anything for us. Yeah, it's going to be the old dude. He will give you a random berry every day, I'm pretty sure, so that's pretty cool. I think he's going to give us a couple right here. And then this lady, yeah, she is going to ask for a code, and if you give her a certain code, I don't know what it is, I'm going to just type in P. Wow, she actually gave us something, though, okay. I think there are, at least I know in Ruby and Sapphire, or Emerald, there are certain codes that you can put in to get, like, very specific berries. Because I remember when I did my how easily can you collect every item in Pokemon Emerald video, like, over 2 years ago now. I had to hunt down those codes. But yeah, this is about the end of the route. That girl, oh, we got 1 double battle to do. But yeah, that girl gave us the TM for Dazzling Gleam. Very nice, strong, you know, fairy type attack. Speaking of double battles, it'll hit both Mons in a double battle. So yeah, it could very well be worth it, especially if you do have a fairy type. It's a pretty strong move. But yeah, look at this duo of Dustox and Beautifly. I mean, is there ever a double battle that you do where the people don't have a duo of Pokemon? I guess the one we did earlier with the Magma admin, because it was like a Camerupt and a Coughing. But, yeah, it should be pretty simple. Ooh, Bug Buzz is actually kind of scary, though, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, yeah, I said it was gonna be pretty simple, but, Grumpig almost died. And that Whirlwind has to be kind of strong if you're, like, blowing away an entire pig. I mean, I don't know how much a Grumpig weighs. Maybe Grumpig doesn't weigh a lot because it's like psychic and it can like levitate or something. I don't know. Alright, we're just going to Rock Slide. Hopefully that'll do the trick on everyone else. But yeah, Slugma's kind of the final one so far that needs to evolve. So hoping we get there pretty soon. Everyone else is fully evolved, which is nice. Let's go ahead and finish this guy off with a Rock Slide. And then I think we're going to have just 1 more trainer for the end of the episode, and that's going to be back on Route 118. There goes Papa C up a level. He's going to get Sludge Bomb. Yes, sir. Huge upgrade from Sludge. Now we have, like, one of the best poison-type moves in the game, I'd say. Maybe only besides Gunk Shot or something. So, yeah, that's pretty nice. And, yeah, those girls, they're holding, like, I don't know, man, knockoff Pikachu dolls. Those didn't look very, very nice and accurate, so they probably got ripped off. They probably dropped, like, 20 bucks for something that barely looks like a Pikachu. Alright, hop on our bike. I've got the Acro bike, by the way. And that's because there are some places coming up where you can use the Acro bike. But let's go ahead and take on this bird keeper over here. I guess this is the place where all the bird keepers hang out. And, yeah, there will be some of those, like, bridges and stuff where you can use the Acro bike. So, I'll definitely check those out in the next episode. They'll sort of be along Route 119. And Pelipper is a really bad opponent for Slugma. So, get me on out of here. Let's get our Geico insurance. We may need some insurance after this fight. And we'll probably just give this dude a Leaf Blade. I could do a little honor battle against this Pelipper, but I'm not going to. He is going to waste my time with Protect, which is kind of annoying. But it looks like it's going to be a 2-hit KO. Just don't go for Protect one more time. I mean, that's just kind of rude of you, you know? He didn't. Okay, I was about to say. Yeah, Pelipper's smarter than that. But down he goes. Pointless crit right there, I guess. I know we're going to get to level 37 with Slugma. I want to say it's level 38 when he evolves, though. Maybe even 39. Let me see. It is, yeah, it's like 38 or 39. So maybe in the next episode we get him. That dude talked about Arun. Yeah, remember that guy with the secret bases and stuff that, you know, we kind of just took his TM and didn't really put it to use. But there's one more item to pick up over here. So I will be sure to do that if Slugma can get away from a Lanoon. Yeah, going to the left of that bird keeper is just going to take you back to the berries that we picked earlier. And I want to say it's a Hyper Potion over here. But we're never going to be able to find out if I can't run away. There we go. Alright, it is a Hyper Potion. Look at that memory, baby. Alright, next episode, we are heading north through Route 119. Hopefully we're going to be doing a lot, you know, trying to get all the way up to Four Tree City. For now, though, hope you all enjoyed. Have a great rest of your Monday. And until then, deuces.